Hey guys, Ranjin here. This is a little bit of an update on what's going on because I think some of you guys out there that actually care are wondering, Ranjin, where are you? What are you doing? What have you abandoned us? Why have you not updated your YouTube channel awesomeness with more Let's Playage? And there are very simple reasons for that, actually. Never mind the full job I'm working on right now. I have a nephew of mine who's has been visiting me for the past 2 weeks and has been staying over at my place. He lives abroad, and most of my free time that the time I'm not using for work, I'm usually spending the time with him. And the little bit of free time I have, aside from that, I spend with my girlfriend, or playing some League of Legends with the guys. So sorry if that disappoints you guys, but that's just the way it is. But partially, that's just I wanted to give that quick excuse. I think it's a decent one. But one of the big reasons I wanted to tell you guys is kind of give you a little update on like awesomeness that I have gotten myself. A few weeks ago, there was a pretty nifty Steam sale going on where I purchased myself some stuff. And I'm basically just going to give you a rundown of what I purchased because I kind of want your opinions on these games, want your thoughts, and I actually want your opinions on me possibly Let's Playing some of them. Most of these games, not all of them, but many of these games wouldn't take too long, would make like short, fun little playthroughs. I don't know, I just kind of want your opinions on these games. I have not tried all of them, but most of them look pretty cool. So, start things off, I'm just going to go in alphabetical order. I bought Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and most of these games, by the way, I got for like 70 to 80% off, so that's pretty awesome. To start off, I got myself Amnesia: The Dark Descent, just to see what all the fuss is about. I'm not a big horror genre guy, but this seems to be something different. This seems to be, less zombies and stuff that's more gory and supposed to be horror, but just kind of gets a shock out of you sometimes. More about the survival thing with zombies and, oh my god, I'm out of bullets. This game seems to be a little bit different. A lot of people seem to get freaked out by this game, and I think it would possibly make a sweet playthrough if I play it at like 12 o'clock in the night. Next up, Atom Zombie Smasher, a funky little strategy game where you live in what I believe to be a fictional land in South America in the 60s, where there's a large-scale zombie invasion, and you have to control infantry and artillery and lots of stuff in an effort to rescue survivors and try to clear a large landscape of zombies. It has kind of a territory campaign map, and you also have a top-down view where you kill things from space, if you will, controlling things on the ground as well as bombs from space and a lot of cool little things. It's a neat little game, and I really enjoyed playing it, so I might go for a quick playthrough of that. You never know. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, I got this for, what, like $7, and that is ridiculously cheap. I saw the price, I'm like, I have to have this game. What I've seen of it really looks sweet, and I really look forward to playing this. Don't know if I'll do a playthrough. Just, again, like, if you want me to play through any of these games, I might eventually do that. A lot of these look interesting, but Borderlands, I think most people know this first-person shooter, lots of several classes. Apparently, the game has a funky gun-making engine within it, where every gun you pick up is completely different, and a lot of little creativity and also humor in this game, so I look forward to trying that. I bought a double pack, that's next. I did not actually get this on a Steam sale, but I bought it just now on Steam. I didn't think that these games actually would come out on Steam. They were originally only for the Xbox 360 marketplace, but they've come out on Steam, and I bought them together. That's Breath of Death 7 and Cthulhu Saves the World. These are parody RPGs based on the classic old Japanese games like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and Breath of Fire as well. Of course, you see Breath of Death, So these look really awesome. They're short little RPGs. There's a good chance I might play through them, do a Let's Play as well, just blindly, because these really look like a lot of fun. I really want to go for a playthrough of them later on. They should not take too long, less than 10 hours each, but this should be a fun little experience. Next up, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. Everybody knows Fallout 3. If you don't, where have you been? I've played Fallout 3. I have not played any of the extras, but I did play Fallout 3 back in the day. I never finished it, and I got it for a very good price. Game of the Year Edition, all the extra stuff. I thought about buying New Vegas, but I've never even finished Fallout 3. Never mind playing like the DLC and stuff. And this has all the DLC, and I haven't even really played even halfway through Fallout 3. So before I even consider New Vegas, I have to play this game first. Frozen Synapse, game I was really interested in since it first came out, and it was on a decent deal. Also, when you buy the game, you get a free copy to give to a friend. So I thought, hey, awesome. So I gave it to a friend of mine, a pal of mine online to play with at any point in time. A guy who's like doesn't buy games online or anything. So I thought, hey, here's a free Steam game. Enjoy it with me. And I think that could be a lot of fun. Maybe I could also see if I could get Nuke to get this game and maybe play it with him. It's a fun little strategy game where you control a squad of soldiers, and you can pretty much on a little field, top-down view, and you control their exact actions. And the cool thing about this is that you play either against the computer or against another player. When you play against another player, you decide your soldiers' actions, and your opponent decides the soldiers' actions at the same time. And then you press play. You both say that, and then the soldiers act at the same time for both players. So it's kind of like chess, only if the turns were done at the same time, and with soldiers with guns. You have shotguns, submachine guns, or rather assault rifles, bazookas, grenades. A lot of fun, really. It's a really cool looking game. Jamestown, this is just a top-down shooter, or rather bottom-up shooter, I don't know, where you fly a little thing and you shoot stuff. Very classical, very colorful, looks like has a really interesting art style, really nice visuals, and just looks really fun. Should be like a nice little quick game to play. So looking forward to that. Bought a pack of King's Bounty games. These are really cool. The original King's Bounty game was what later on inspired Heroes, and these are the same, created by a Russian gaming development company. So that I have King's Bounty: The Legend, the original game, Armored Princess, the sequel, and Crossroads, like an add-on pack, and you can add all these three together to have like different stuff in the games. They're kind of like Heroes, but kind of not. You still, like, you go around, you build an army. It's more RPG-ish, though, because you don't have this massive castle that you have to always go back to buy units, but you instead just travel the world in real time. But overall, I gotta say, it looks real interesting. Seems like very long games, so we'll see whether I actually get to play these. Left 4 Dead 2, here's the classic. I've never played Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 were both for $5, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to buy both of them, so I just thought, let's go for Left 4 Dead 2, because that seems to be the one they're playing. I know Nuke plays this as well, so I might, you know, get him to teach me the ropes, because I tried the game out for just a little bit, and I sucked. But that was in single player. Maybe I just need to start playing multiplayer and play it the way it's meant to be played. But yeah, Left 4 Dead 2, 4-player co-op versus zombies. Kill 'em all. Classic. Bought Magicka, you play a little mage, you have a lot of cool elemental little things, you combine elemental magics to create other funky magic. Looks like a really fun, humorous, top-down action RPG type of thing, I guess you could call it. I didn't get any of the DLC because I just want the vanilla game. The DLC, some of it sure looked interesting, but I thought, you know, I actually want to see if I like the vanilla game before I ever get any DLC for this one, because it looks fun, but I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on it. Plants vs. Zombies Game of the Year Edition. Plants vs. Zombies. Strategy game. Zombies come here to eat your brains, and you have your lawn to protect yourself with, so you plant plants to murder the zombies and stay alive. I've always wanted to try this game. I didn't know if I would ever get it because it was never really expensive even before the sale. But I watched a trailer, and it had a zombie bobsled team. And I thought, you know what? This game has a zombie bobsled team. I need to own and play a game that has a zombie bobsled team. That is awesome. So that's why I got that. Super Meat Boy, of course. Super Meat Boy is fun and awesomeness. Got this for cheap. gotta go find my PlayStation 2 controller that I can connect to my PC and hope that works with it. But this looks like one of those really uber hard but uber fun platformers. Really well. I've heard the controls and the level designs for it are perfect. For the PC version, you can create levels and you can download levels created by the community. That sounds like a lot of fun. You won't get official DLC like the Xbox 360, where the game first came out, I think. There they get exclusive DLC by the creators themselves, but I think I'll take the community over that. That's fine because I don't actually own a 360, so I'll live with this. Team Fortress 2, not a game I bought because it just went free to play. I've played it for quite a bit. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Me and my nephew played it in turns and stuff. It's a really fun game. Some people seem to be pissed off that it's going free to play. It's especially people that are like, yeah, I paid money for this. But honestly, you paid money for this, what, 5 years ago? When does the Orange Box come out? Ages ago. You've been playing the game since then. You've bought the game, and you've enjoyed years of entertainment that some people like myself are only just getting to now. So I really don't see anything wrong with that. Now, if you like bought the game a day before it became free to play, in which case it means you don't really read news online, but I perfectly understand that. Go ask for a freaking refund. But otherwise, I support the free to play thing. I like the microtransactions. I will probably not be buying any items and stuff, but cosmetic stuff. But I really like the game. I think it's a lot of fun. Walking around is uber slow heavy, shooting the crap out of everything with a minigun is awesome. And the last game I actually bought is Worms Reloaded. None of the DLC, just Worms Reloaded. It looks like a really fun, updated version of Worms Armageddon, and I love Worms. It has a 4-player versus mode. Just on one computer, you can play with 3 other players online. I've only given it a shot so far, but it looks like a lot of fun. I love Worms games. Any one of you guys on Steam, feel free to challenge me to a Worms game. I'll probably suck and lose horribly, but hey, you can then tell you guys I played Ranchin online in Worms and I totally kicked his frickin' ass. So yeah, that's the games I've bought, and I guess this is just my first ever look the kind of stuff I've gotten recently game, and I pretty much blew my entire budget on video games this month. But at the same time, all of this put together was maybe what, $50? Something, give or take, and that's the price of one game, one really big budget game, so I will definitely take it. Yeah, so there's just a quick update of stuff going on. If any of the games that I've bought interest you as a possible Let's Play, or just a quick playthrough, or even a Let's Preview, or Let's Look At, or whatever, let me know. Let me know of your opinions. I will be continuing my current Let's Plays with Earthbound as a priority. I want to finish that game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Really just want to finish it before everything else because it's the game I'm having the most fun with, so I thought, let's just push through it, but I'll get to the rest of the stuff with time as well. Platformers are not as much of a priority, but Digital Devil Saga will get finished after Earthbound most likely. So yeah, that's it for me, guys, for now. Look forward to more stuff soon enough. GG, guys. Ranchin those listening. Sorry for the wait. So you might have to wait just a little bit longer. Sorry about that. Later, guys. Ranchin out.